Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Thank you. I am not Bert Convy. Believe it or not, through the magic of television, Bert is late. My name is Donald Ross, and I write the Dinah Show across the hall. Perhaps some... Thank you. If any of you recognize me, it's because Patty, my wife Patty Deutsch, and I have been on Tattletales here. So I have been asked to fill in until Bert gets here. Now, little does anybody know that I kidnapped him so I could get my big break. However, we have 3 delightful celebrity couples today, and they're going to be winning money for each of our rooting sections. In the blue section today, we have the star, Robin Hood himself, of When Things Were Rotten,
right.
Dick Gautier, and his wife, Barbara Stewart.
Nice to have you here, Donald.
Thank you.
And say hello to Andy.
Wait a minute. That doesn't sound like Bert Convy. That sounds like Groucho Marx. Hi, Donald.
Hello, Barbara.
How are you, sweetheart? Good. Nice to have you here.
It's nice to be had. In the yellow section, winning money for the yellow section, is one of television's hottest and brightest acting stars, Mr. Henry Darrow, and his wife, Lucy.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
And welcome to me. In the red section, winning money for the red section, and here on our stage is none other than a gentleman who is making television history because he will be hosting the first one-hour game show on television, The Price is Right, for 1 hour. He is none other than Bob Barker and his wife, Dorothy Jones. Welcome. Yes, sir.
I'm very happy to see you doing the show today. There's one thing, though. This is rather disconcerting to me to see how easy it is to replace an MC. Just go across the hall.
Okay, first question. I'm going to ask the question of our ladies in the back. Oh, and there happens to be a question right here. Okay, ladies, pay attention. You're at a party and you find out that one of the women present is a famous call girl. Which of you would be more interested in talking with her, you or your husband? Got it, ladies? You or your husband. Okay, think it over. And we're going to get rid of the ladies momentarily while they think about it. And we're going to start this question with Dick.
Okay. A famous call girl at a party, and let me see, and which one of us would... I'd probably ask Barbara to talk to her just to pick up some pointers. You know what they say about the kitchen and the bedroom. I won't even go into it. Which one of us? I think that Barbara probably would be the first one. I'd be afraid to, because if I did, Barbara would hit me with a martini glass or
Barbara
something.
is a big girl, so I think I know what he's talking about.
I think Barbara would, only because it's the judicious move.
The judicious move.
Yes.
Okay, you say Barbara will talk to her. Okay, can we bring in Barbara?
Yes, Donald. Yes.
Oh, Barbara.
Yes. Are you there? Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm new here.
Yes, all right. You're doing a terrific job, Donald.
You know, you're at a party and you find out that one of the women present is a famous call girl. Which of you would be more interested in talking with her, you or your husband?
Well, I'll tell you, actually, we both would, but I am so bloody nosy, it would probably be me. Yeah. Is that right? Oh, is that a sweetheart? Oh, is that
You were right. That's what Dick said, but for
Yeah.
a different reason.
Oh, and what was his
When
reason?
you and he are going home later, you can fight it out in the car.
Oh, is it really something terrific? Really hot and terrific?
Not really.
Not really. Oh, all right.
Okay, Henry?
Yeah.
Let's say goodbye to Barbara and Henry. You remember the question?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I would imagine the young lady would feel rather uncomfortable, and I think I probably would talk to her and try and make her relax and comfortable.
Just lie down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I've heard of lying, but that's ridiculous.
Plus, it's in my nature, I think.
Okay, Henry, you're going to say that you talk to her first.
Definitely.
Definitely. Okay, let's bring in Lucy. Lucy?
Yes.
You're at this party, and the famous call girl is there. Which of you two is going to talk up first to her?
Talk up first.
Oh, talk to her. You know.
Really, Donald,
Yeah,
this
which
is...
of you would be more interested in talking with her? I'm sorry.
That's
You or
a
your husband?
toughie, because I think both of us would. But I think, come on, Hank, I think I'm going to say I would, because I've never met one. No way.
No,
I had a feeling we were going to fight for that one.
No, that's not what he said. And I hope you and he get back together again soon. Yeah.
I knew you'd be interested, Hank.
Okay, you don't get a share of that
No
one,
more
Lucy and
hassles
Henry.
at parties, then.
Bob,
I said she's
what
not
do you
gonna-
think about this?
I think that Dorothy Joe would be more interested in talking with her, and I will tell you why. She would want to find out if I had ever talked with her before, you see.
How are you, Donald? How you doing? Hi, everybody. How are you? How's he doing? Is he doing good for me? Oh, really? That's good. There's only two of us to split the money now, Donald. Did you have fun?
Yes, I had a terrific time. I only have one regret.
What is that?
I have to return the tattletale jacket they gave me.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, they said it was your jacket and you had to have it back.
You gave him my jacket? I'm
Well,
gone
he didn't.
5 minutes and they gave him my clothes? The body isn't even cold yet. They're giving my clothes away.
Look at it on the bright side. They
What?
rented it to me. You
Oh,
get it.
do we get to split the rent at least?
Good luck.
Thank you, Donald. Donald Rossford. How are you, gang? Glad you could make it. When I tell you the real story of why I'm late, which I can't do on the air, maybe you'll read about it.
I hope Annie doesn't hear about
Yeah, I
it.
hope Annie doesn't hear about it, too. Just, where are we in the show, by the way? Were we,
well,
Bob, were you answering?
Dick,
I have
Dick
just
has
one. They have
answered,
just
and
one.
Hank has answered, and I answered.
Yeah.
And I had said that Dorothy Joe would talk with the young lady first, and then you walked in.
What was the
and
question?
he has gone to your dressing room now, which they've also given to Donald.
That's okay. And wait a minute now. You're at a party and you find out that one of the women present is a famous call girl. Which of you would be more interested in talking with her, you or your husband? And what are you going to say,
And
Bob?
I predicted that Dorothy Joe would be the one who would talk with her first.
No kidding.
Yep.
Is that the way it's been going while I was gone?
Not necessarily.
You guys have
no.
been lying ever since I left. Is that it? You're going to say Dorothy Joe would be interested in talking with her first. That's
Yes.
right, because you don't want to talk to her.
Well,
I mean, you just would like
you
to.
got here just in time for that line.
I'm
huh?
sorry. I've made it up all the way. Here we go. It sounds like it. Let's bring in Dorothy Joe. You'll say she'd be more interested. All right, here she comes. Hello there, Dorothy Joe.
Bert, you got back.
Yeah.
I've been immersed in Moosac back here. I couldn't hear a thing, so but you're there.
I thought maybe you'd think Donald's voice had changed on him again.
No, not this time.
Okay, do you remember the question?
No,
the
no
question
way.
was, you're at a dinner party and you find out that one of the women present is a famous call girl. Which one of you would be more interested in talking with her, you or Bob?
Well, you know, I bet you she wouldn't be very interested in swapping recipes, so I bet that Barker'd have a lot more in common with her.
Yeah.
So he said I'd want to.
No, Bob would probably like to have a lot more in common with her, but he thought you would be more interested in talking to her.
No.
Sorry about that, darling.
Yeah.
Has everybody answered?
Everyone.
Yes.
That's it? It means Dick and Barbara got the whole thing for the first section. Not a bad way to start off. We'll come back in a moment if I can get myself together. Please come back.
I'll tell you what happened. Hello there.
Oh.
I was in the middle of telling the audience the real story of why I'm late today. Excuse my wardrobe, if you don't mind. Here comes question number 2, and fellas, bear with me. Ladies, how are you back there?
Ah, terrific.
Hi, Lucy.
Good
It's nice to meet you.
Good to have you back, my dear.
Okay, you got all the money, and that's why it's nice to have me
You're
back.
darn right.
All right, this one's worth $150 as well, ladies. You and your husband each sit down and write out a complete history of your marriage.
What?
I don't know where it's going, but I like it already. Do you think the 2 versions would be almost the same or quite different? I get it. You and your husband each sit down and write a complete history of your marriage.
Yes.
Do you think the 2 versions would be almost the same or quite different? Notice I said almost the same. So, you know, they might vary a little. Or would they be really different? Think it over, ladies. We'll find out in a moment. And we'll start off with Henry. What will Lucy say?
2 complete different versions.
2, really?
Yes.
Why?
I'm just figuring Lucy. I figured her wrong on the first one. I figured now. See, I'm trying to track her down.
Oh, you're outguessing her now, huh?
Right. Now I think.
But now tell me, now what would really, do you really see your marriage, the history of your marriage in a different light, do you think, the 2 of them?
Well, I think she just has a different way of looking at it. I mean, she's been very understanding career-wise, and for the first 9 or 10 years, she helped support me. But I think once I got going, we'd have different ways of looking at the success syndrome that happened, et cetera,
Really?
et cetera.
How does she look at it?
Location, routine, how she would look at it?
Yeah.
I think she thought that I was fooling around a lot. And that's why it surprised me why she answered the first question the way she did.
Yes. And now the question that on America's lips is, were you fooling around a lot?
Never happened.
Never happened.
No
right.
way.
So you would write down a clean record of your marriage, and her record would be pretty good.
I made Modern Star just once. After that, they found out they're a boring couple. Goodbye.
All right. So the quite different. You're going to say.
Fairly different. Is it quite different?
It's quite different. Yeah, almost the same or quite different.
Quite different.
Quite different. Let's bring on Lucy. See what she says. Hello, Lucy.
Hi there.
Lucy, you're each going to write a history of your marriage, you and Henry. You're going to sit down and write it separately. Do you think the 2 versions would be almost the same or quite different?
Oh, you're talking about 20 years worth. Aye. Well, I think they would be almost the same.
No, that's not what Henry said.
Here we go again.
He said they'd be quite different. Yeah, he mentioned something about the early years you thought he was fooling around a lot. And does that sound familiar to you?
Did he deny it?
Yes, he did. Denied completely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Okie dokie. Sorry about that, Lucy.
shoot.
Bob, what will Dorothy Joe say?
If we wrote our histories of our marriage, I think they'd be almost the same. Only the reasons for the fights would be different.
Yes, right.
But the history would be almost the same.
Almost the same, yeah.
Yes.
The blame would be different.
Right.
But the same as far as...
Almost the same.
Let's bring on Dorothy Joe. She comes. Dorothy Joe, if you both wrote the history of your marriage, you and Bob, would your versions be almost the same or quite different?
Well, I bet we'd both just go down the office and copy his bio, and they'd just be identical. There wouldn't be...
You're right. Go down and copy his bio. You're absolutely right, darling. Dick, what will Barbara say?
I think they would be dissimilar. It's like one had been written by Dostoevsky and the one by Jacqueline Suzanne.
Yeah.
I mean, just...
Are you Jacqueline Suzanne?
Totally, no. Are you?
I
didn't think so.
I don't think so, no.
Anyway, no, I think they would be very different, only because we have, we're both very strong individuals, and although we have a lovely marriage and we love each other, what happened? Boring. Yeah, and I never fool around either. Right? Okay. So, yeah, I would say it's totally different.
Quite different. Yes. Yes. Let's bring on Barbara and see what she says. Hey, Barbara.
Yes,
You
yes.
and Dick are going to write the total, complete
Yes.
history of your marriage.
Yes.
Separate versions. Will they be almost the same or quite different?
Well, as screwed up as he thinks I am, I still think they'd be almost the same.
No, that's not what he said. That means Dorothy Joe and Bob got the whole thing for the red section. It's halftime. We'll change places. Fellas, step to the rear. We'll bring the ladies out front, and we'll be back in a moment with the second half of Tattletale.
What's up, y'all? It's Ice-T.
Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's play. Let's play. Hello there.
Hello.
Hi. We've changed play. I forgot my belt, too. Now then. Try not to notice.
Where's your jacket?
As long as your pants don't
We've
fall
got
down.
the second half coming up. I have the pretty half out here. And fellas, if you're ready to go, this question's worth $150. Men?
Yeah.
Who answered? Who said that?
I did.
Oh.
I'm very confident in
Man,
that respect.
Your wife has to give a lecture. on which of the following subjects would she give the best talk? Money, morality, or sex? The two kind of overlap a little. Your wife has to give a lecture on which of the following subjects would she give the best talk? Money, morality, or sex? Oh, that's good. No, they're all three very good. Yeah, think it over, fellas. We'll come back in a moment. Good question, too. And we'll start with you, Dorothy Jo. What will Bob say to this? What would you give the best lecture on? Money,
well, I know
morality,
he's
or
not
sex?
going to say money. I know nothing about it. I'm really bad in that department.
Yes, except how to spend it, perhaps.
That I know how.
Yeah.
But now with morality, do you mean sermonizing?
No, not sermonizing. It says lecture, which I guess is sort of similar, but one you do in church and one you can do in the town hall, I guess.
I think he'd probably say that I would moralize, although I'm not sure of the definition. But
So
we'll
you
take
would
a
say
chance.
morality would be the best.
Yeah.
You'd give the best lecture on morality. Like which picture should have a PG and an R and an X and so forth.
Yeah.
Things like that. Okay, let's bring Bob on and see what he says. Bob, which one of those three subjects would Dorothy Jo be best at lecturing? Money, morality, or sex?
This question is so easy that I hate to take advantage of you. My wife used to teach sex. Sex would be.
Isn't that interesting? She didn't mention that.
She didn't mention it?
No. She used to teach sex. Where did she do that?
Well, let
Bob?
her explain it herself.
Where did you teach
I
sex, Dorothy Jo?
taught sex, that's right. In Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah.
And in high school back there, I was one of the pioneers of sex education, and I'd forgotten all about it.
You forgot? Gee, I'm sorry to hear that.
I was very good at it, too.
Bert?
What, Bob?
I'll bet the students have forgotten it, too.
I'm sorry about that. Barbara, what will Dick say?
I could really talk quite well on all the subjects.
Yes.
But I think that it might be more fun to talk about sex.
Yeah, to give a lecture.
I think it'd be more fun.
Yes. But that isn't on my card, but you can say that if you like. It's just would you give the best talk on?
The best talk.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
No, that's another subject altogether.
Gosh, well, listen, I don't know. It would probably be either money or sex, and I guess I'll go with sex, huh?
Okay. I'd go with sex every time if I were you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's bring him on, see what he says. Shh, don't give it away. Hey, Dick.
Hey,
listen,
Bert.
Barbara's going to give a lecture. What are the three subjects would she give the best lecture on? Money, morality, or sex?
The thing she likes to do almost as much as she likes to talk about it, sex.
That's it.
She has no morality.
You're absolutely right.
Because she has no morality, Bert.
What's that?
What did he say?
What did you say, Dick?
She has no morality, so I mean, what else? No, wrong.
Only
teasing.
Oh,
You ever shared a pot, Dick? Thank you. Lucy, what will Henry say?
Oh, gosh. I don't think that he would think I'd be a terrific lecturer on sex.
Yeah.
And I love to spend the money, but I'm not too great at handling it, though I'm learning.
Yes.
I'm learning that. I have a feeling, and come on, Banana Group, let's hope. I have a feeling he'll go for the morality.
He will.
But it's a toss-up between money and morality. That one I'm not sure of.
Money and morality. It's a terrible dilemma,
Which
isn't
one?
it?
Which one?
Especially
Come
for the
on,
bananas. Okay. Morality it is.
Morality, all
Let's
right,
bring
we're
on
going with
Henry
morality.
and see what he says. Here he comes. Henry, what will it be? Lucy has to give a lecture. The three subjects are money, morality, and sex. Which will she be best at?
Lucy's taking a course in money, so I'll say morality.
That's right! You got it! How do you do that? Lucy and Henry, Barbara and Dick split the pot, and we'll come back with the $300 question in a moment and decide this madness. Come on!
Laugh with William Shatner on TV's funniest game show moments. Now that's funny. Tonight at 8 on Buzzer.
Hi. This question is worth $300, and here we go. This will decide the whole thing. Yeah, this is the big one, gang. Here you go, fellas. Men, you've both gambled at Las Vegas and lost a lot of money. Which one of you gets more upset, you or your wife? I don't know if I'm telling you that or asking you that. Sounds like I'm telling you. You've both gambled at Las Vegas and lost a lot of money. Which one of you gets more upset, you or your wife? Okay, that's it. Simple question. Off you go, and this will decide the whole shebang. And we'll start with you, Lucy.
Oh, golly. I think it would upset us both. Now, which one would be the worst?
Yeah. Which one of you gets more
I think it
upset?
would be... I think I'm going to say me. Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to say me.
You're the one. Let's bring him on.
Come on.
Henry, both of you go to Las Vegas. You and Lucy lose a lot of money. Who's going to get more upset about it?
Lucy would be more.
That's it.
Under pressure now.
You
Under
got
pressure.
Okay, Dorothy Joe, what happens now between
I'd
you and
have
Bob?
a spasm if I lost a nickel in one of those slot machines, so definitely I would be
Really?
more
If you lose
upset.
one nickel, do you play the slot machines?
That's all.
That's
one
all.
nickel.
One
If I
nickel.
lose,
And if
I
you lose
quit.
it, out.
Right.
So you're the one, right?
Yeah.
Let's bring on Bob. I would guess. Bob, between you and Dorothy Joe, who would be more upset if you lost a lot of money in Las Vegas?
Well, Dorothy Joe always has her charger plates to fall back on, so I'd get more excited about the money.
No, that's not what she said. She said she uses one nickel up and it's over for her. Sorry about that, Bob. Hey, gang, this'll decide it, Barbara. Between you and Dick.
This is so easy.
Yeah.
I lost $5 once and cried for a month.
Really?
So it's me. I get the most upset.
You would get the most upset.
Total.
Okay. We've heard it's easy before, haven't we, gang? Let's bring on Dick. Here he comes. Dick, this will decide the whole works. If you get this right, you got it.
Yeah.
If not, Lucy and Henry will get it all. But I don't want you to worry about that. Just,
no.
Just tell me, you both
I need the
gambled and
pressure.
lost a lot of money. Who's going to get more upset about it, you or Barbara?
Barbara is it's Barbara.
That's right. You got it. Dick and Barbara, Lucy and Henry split the pot in half. However, time is up and the Blues have done it. They don't have the Blues today. We'll be back in a moment and let you know just exactly how much Dick and Barbara have won. They're a little excited over there, aren't they?
Look into it. You should be with Consumer Cellular.
Well, there they are, folks. The Blues have done it with Dick and Barbara. $375. We had a grand $1,375. Big win. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tattletales. Goodbye, everybody.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program has been edited for broadcast.